Evening everyone, how you all doing? I'm afraid I've got to start off with a bit of a sad note. Today is going to be my final video diary, the last entry before everything gets handed in. So enjoy it. It's going to be a bit of a long one, so strap yourself in, because what I'm going to do is a recap of everything that I've done over the course that we've had this project. I'll try to organise it as best I can, but I'm sure you all know that I'm pretty rubbish at that kind of stuff, so let's just see how it goes. Right, what I'm going to start with is what I got, my idea that I got for the final major project. The entire project is based on mine and my housemate's trip around Europe last summer. We visited loads of places in Europe, stayed there for about 3 months. Some of the places that we visited were Italy, Munich, Austria, Prague and Ibiza. These are the 5 places that I've based my my final major project on, basically. And from the start I've been hoping to get five final images from those countries. What I had to draw from those experiences were these diaries that I kept very strictly to. Every day I'd write in them, every day of our trip. I'd write down what we did, where we went, events that happened, people we met, and it was all pretty good, you know, pretty funny stuff. Little doodles got done every now and then as well, just to illustrate, you know, what's been going on. So yeah, I had these to draw from. Obviously I had to start by rereading through all of them, jog my memory of a few things. I also took a couple thousand photos while we were out there, so that's good good visual stuff to have. Yeah, so that's what the project was based on from the start, and I was happy with the idea. I think it's good. It had a lot of substance to it, and from the start I was hoping it was going to turn out well. Obviously when we started, you know, we had loads of time, so I was pretty relaxed about it, but I also, you know, was much better than I have been with all of my other projects. I've got down to doing stuff straight away. I started off doing a few little characters that I thought might pop up in the final images. Just doodling really, just messing about, but they're all, like, you know, ideas, and it's better to have them on a piece of paper than in my head, because God knows what will happen if they stay there. So yeah, that's a bit of mono printing I decided to do. Not a terribly successful image, but you know, it's all good. You know, it's all practice. After that, we got our presentation document brief set almost immediately after that. So I wanted to get stuck into that because, you know, this has been a really helpful process for me to talk about what I'm doing and write it all down and stuff like that as it goes along. It keeps me on track. So that brief started pretty early with Anna. The first thing she did was get us to do a little, I don't know, she just got us to doodle really under pressure. That's what I came out with. I actually quite like this image. Not something that's going to be used in the project, but you know, it's, just thought I'd show you. Then I was looking at how my blog was going to look aesthetically. I decided to do a video diary, obviously, but you know, I wanted a nice background and a nice theme. I started just messing around with paint really, doing stencils, which I liked at the time, but actually, to be honest, got pretty. I got bored with them quite quickly. Not sure if you'll be able to see this one. Try and get some on the room if you can. Just did a lot of paint splattering and stuff like that, using the shocking pink. I'm a big fan of that colour. I also like these little stickers you get hold of. The "Hello, my name is." I thought that was a nice little touch to maybe stick one of them. Have that as my title of the blog, like "Hello, my name is," and then my illustrative name, Sooty Doodles, if you're interested. So yeah, that developed. Very often I've been changing my blog and updating it aesthetically, because I just, you know, I keep feeling that it needs to be like fresh and needs to reflect the project. So yeah, got stuck into that, and that kept going. Then what do we have? Let's see. We also had our presentation document. Not presentation document, sorry. The self-promotion that Johnny set, which is an exciting piece of work and a big deal to me. Like it's a very important thing if you're going to be a freelance illustrator, do it professionally. You know, you need to have something that art directors are going to like and going to want to ring you from. So again, just doodling, seeing how it would go. I had several ideas for what I was actually going to produce. One was a flip book, which I ended up doing. That's a little doodle I did, which turns out to be a large part of the cover of the flip book. I also had another idea to do a puzzle. It's quite a complicated idea, because what I wanted to do was take one of my images and create a puzzle out of it, and then send the puzzle. Like the puzzle would just have a little bit of the image on. Obviously, it would be a working puzzle, and then on the back it would have my details, and it would have a number, for instance, like 1 of 30. So the person who received this self-promotion would get, you know, 3 out of 30 or something, and you know, it would captivate them. They'd want to know, and obviously I'd have to send out 30 to each person, which probably is not very cost effective, but I think it would be really good. If I was an art director and I got a little piece of a drawing in puzzle form, I'd want to make the drawing. I'd want to see the full image. So you're going to want to get the rest of these puzzle images. Unfortunately, I didn't get round to doing that. It was complicated, and it turned out it was going to be very expensive. So unfortunately, I stopped that. Possibly, I might do it when I've got some more money, but we'll see. So these are the doodles that I was doing, and I ended up getting these flip books printed, which I was pretty happy with. Got them. They were quite expensive as well. I've got one here. See if I can get it to work for you. Not very clear, sorry, but you can have a look at it at the degree show, and then the final couple of pages, it's got all my details on and stuff like that. So yeah, they were good. Very happy with them. Got lots of them to give out. Right, self-promotion done. Right, back to the project. As for the style of drawing that I was hoping to come up with, personally, I was happy with my final piece from the options project. This is getting a bit tattered now, I guess. My final image looked like this. Sorry, can you see that? Yeah. And I was really happy with the style of drawing here. I really liked the line work, and I thought it was a good quality image. Unfortunately, the colouring, the way I coloured it was where I lost a lot there. So I was hoping to come up with images similar, but colour them differently, and put more of a personal stamp on it, because that was not so personal. So that's what I was planning. Then what do we have? Then time was ticking on, and I was getting worried, so I came up with a day-to-day plan that I stuck to pretty well. Just try and get that off. As you can see, I had it stuck on my wall, so I could look at it every day, make sure I kept to it. That is what it looked like. There's what was going on. So I stuck to that, and each day I'd give myself like a bite-sized little thing to do, nothing too stressful or big, so I didn't get panicky or stressed. But yeah, it helped me keep on track and helped me keep organised. Then